Welcome to episode 102, Spotlight, Incident Reporting, focused on Control IR-6. While incident handling manages response in the moment, reporting turns chaos into clarity by documenting what happened and how it is being resolved. Reporting transforms raw confusion into organized communication that guides both leadership and external partners. It ensures decisions are made with shared understanding rather than fragmented assumptions. In a crisis, information moves quickly, often imperfectly, and reporting disciplines that flow. By capturing facts, timelines, and responsible actions, reports create accountability and reduce noise. Above all, they bridge technical and organizational worlds, ensuring that every stakeholder sees the same picture even when the situation is evolving fast.
Building from that idea, reporting begins when specific trigger conditions are met. These conditions define which events must be formally reported and which can remain at the operational level. For instance, a failed login attempt might be logged but not escalated, while a confirmed data exfiltration triggers immediate reporting. Trigger conditions may reference impact thresholds such as data sensitivity, number of users affected, or disruption to critical services. They prevent paralysis by defining in advance what significant really means. Without such criteria, teams waste precious time debating whether to report or remain silent. Clear triggers convert uncertainty into decisive action, ensuring that alerts reach the right audience before damage escalates. From there, internal timelines and escalation paths determine how quickly information moves through the organization. Many teams define time-bound rules, such as initial notification within 1 hour of discovery and executive updates every 4 hours thereafter. Escalation paths specify who must be informed at each stage, from system owners to senior leadership. Imagine a scenario where a security engineer identifies unusual database queries late at night. A structured escalation path guarantees that the right manager, compliance officer, and legal contact are reached automatically, without improvisation. Internal timelines create rhythm and predictability under pressure. They demonstrate to auditors and regulators that response is systematic, not ad hoc, reinforcing both accountability and readiness. Next, organizations must consider external notification requirements driven by law, regulation, or contract. Many jurisdictions impose deadlines for reporting certain incidents, especially those involving personal or financial data. Likewise, service agreements with customers or partners may require notice within fixed periods. The reporting team must know which obligations apply before an incident occurs, because legal deadlines do not pause for investigation. For example, a data processor under privacy law may have 72 hours to notify authorities regardless of whether full details are known. Failing to meet that deadline can create fines or reputational damage greater than the incident itself. Preparedness here means understanding both where you operate and whom you serve. Continuing from there, protecting ongoing investigations while avoiding speculation requires careful judgment. During active forensics, premature disclosure can jeopardize evidence collection or alert adversaries. Teams must separate confirmed facts from working hypotheses and label them accordingly. Saying investigation is ongoing to determine root cause is safer than naming a suspect vector prematurely. Overstating certainty creates confusion later when new findings emerge. Conversely, excessive secrecy can frustrate leadership and partners who need updates. The art of incident reporting lies in providing transparency without undermining accuracy. Clarity about what is known, unknown, and still under review keeps trust intact, even in uncertainty. To prevent confusion, organizations designate a single voice-approved spokespersons who represent official positions. These individuals may come from communications, legal, or executive leadership depending on context. A unified voice prevents inconsistent statements that can damage credibility. Consider a case where multiple employees post conflicting updates online during a breach. The result is misinformation, panic, and media misinterpretation. With an approved spokesperson, all inquiries funnel through a coordinated process that aligns technical, legal, and reputational priorities. The spokesperson's authority rests on preparation, having accurate inputs, rehearsed messages, and clear boundaries. A single, trusted voice steadies communication when speculation is rampant.
Alongside designated voices, structured templates support both initial and follow-up reports. Templates standardize key sections, incident summary, scope, timeline, containment, and next steps, so responders can focus on substance rather than format. Early drafts capture high-level facts, while follow-ups refine accuracy and completeness as new data arrives. For instance, the first report may estimate affected systems, and later updates confirm final counts. Templates reduce hesitation because writers know exactly where to start, and reviewers know where to find information. Over time, standardized reporting accelerates consistency and helps compare incidents for trend analysis. Familiar structure becomes a calming anchor during high-pressure situations.
Once templates exist, evidence references must be included carefully without leaking sensitive information. A report might note that forensic imaging was performed or that log data was preserved, but it should not reveal specific file paths, credentials, or indicators of compromise that could aid attackers. Referencing evidence by case number or repository location maintains traceability without exposure. For example, stating all memory captures stored under ticket IR-2025-004 is safer than listing server names. This disciplined referencing satisfies auditors, supports investigations, and respects confidentiality. It proves that evidence exists, is controlled, and can be accessed later under proper authority.
Reporting also involves navigating regulatory portals, submission formats, and confirmation receipts. Some regulators require web-based submissions with strict field definitions, while others accept secure email or encrypted uploads. Teams must ensure technical compatibility, such as correct file types and digital signatures. Confirmation receipts, automated or manual, verify that a report was received and logged. Missing this step can cause confusion later if regulators claim non-compliance. Practiced organizations maintain checklists that match each regulator's expectations, so nothing is missed in haste. Mastering these logistical details turns compliance from a scramble into a repeatable routine, saving valuable time when every minute counts. External coordination continues with providers and customers who may need aligned communication. A cloud service provider, for example, may require notification if its infrastructure contributed to an incident, while downstream customers depend on timely updates to protect their own users. Misaligned messages can erode trust quickly. Coordinating what is said, when, and through which channels keeps partners synchronized. The key is mutual understanding. Share enough to support collective defense while safeguarding sensitive details. In interconnected ecosystems, information travels fast. Coordinated reporting ensures everyone reacts from the same verified picture rather than fragmented rumors or assumptions. After external notifications, the organization must preserve internal records of every version, timestamp, and sign-off. Version control prevents disputes over who said what and when. Each revision should record the author, reviewers, and distribution list. Sign-offs confirm that responsible leaders approve the content before release. These administrative details matter more than they appear, because regulators and courts often examine them later. Imagine discovering that an outdated draft was sent externally due to naming confusion. Proper record-keeping prevents such errors. It also builds a defensible timeline of diligence, showing that every report was deliberate, authorized, and accountable. Metrics complete the picture by measuring timeliness, accuracy, and completeness of reports. Timeliness tracks how quickly notifications reach internal and external recipients. Accuracy assesses whether information was factual and free from contradictions. Completeness ensures required sections and attachments were included. Tracking these indicators over time reveals whether reporting performance is improving or stagnating. For example, repeated delays in regulatory submissions may prompt training or automation improvements. Metrics convert qualitative impressions into objective data that drive maturity. They remind teams that reporting, like any control, benefits from continuous measurement and refinement. In closing, transparent reporting builds trust long after the incident itself is resolved. It signals maturity, accountability, and respect for those affected. Control IR-6 underscores that honesty and structure are not opposites, they are partners. Clear, factual, and timely communication preserves credibility when it matters most. By reporting with precision, organizations show that they can face problems directly and learn from them. In the end, disciplined reporting turns fear into knowledge and transforms uncertainty into progress. Thanks for listening. For more audio courses, daily newsletters, and more, please visit baremetalcyber.com.